A British citizen is on hunger strike in Iran due to his unfair imprisonment. Sounds like a really tough story as well, Scott. Take us through that one in The Guardian.
Well, he's British and Iranian and has an American passport as well, Morad Tabaz. He's on a hunger strike after being kept in Iran when two others, Nazanin, as we know, and Anusha, were released. And Morad was kept in his apartment and then he was kept there for 24 hours with his family and then sent back to prison for the weekend. And the government said it was to tag him with an ankle bracelet, which sounds adorable, but I think it's more abusive than that. And although maybe he has, unsightly ankles, maybe that made him nervous. But anyway, he was sent back home, and now they hope that he's going to be back to his home in Tehran. They hope he's going to be released permanently. The Iranian government has offered him a permanent furlough, which is a strange-sounding thing, which I guess means they can track him wherever he goes. And I think he wants to come back to the UK.
Yeah.
But he's not sure he'll be allowed to. And his family's furious at the way he's being treated. They think that the UK government kind of threw him in as part of the deal to get the other two out. And they feel as though his position is untenable right now because he doesn't know what's going to happen. They say he's barely recognizable. When he came out of jail a few days ago, he had lost over 40 pounds, about, I guess, how many stone is that, 3 stone? And they said they only recognized him by his wave. His health is suffering, obviously. His mother's 93, and she's concerned she won't survive long enough to see him. The situation's horrible, and he just doesn't know what's going to happen. I think that's the worst part.
And it perhaps demonstrates that you can't do business with the likes of the Ukrainians.
No, absolutely. But
the Iranians, you mean?
Yeah, the Iranians, but the Iranians, because, we've got a deal on the table for the release of these Westerners, and then they seem to be playing games around this man's freedom.
And that, I mean, for him, do you know what I mean? I mean, he thought he was coming back on a plane with Nazanin, so...
I think that the Iranian government is also surprised at how the diplomacy seems to work in everyone's favour to calm the situation down, to get something done the UK government should have done a long time ago. They paid that bill, or so they said. And the Iranian government finally looks a bit diplomatic, so I think they want this to go away as well. And I think it sounds from the reports as though there might have been some miscommunication in his case, and that he sort of got lost in the shuffle, like the third child, the way I used to, the youngest.
You're right.
Middle child syndrome.
Oh, really? So you tell everybody what to do, you're very bossy.
Yeah.
And usually right.
Always right, darling.
Now, full disclosure, Scott Capurro has a tag, an ankle bracelet, but his is by Gucci.
Yes.
It cost a fortune, but let's be clear, he's worth every penny.
I'm a buy who wears Gucci. Thank you for pointing that out.
Who knew?